Hola, amigas. In today's episode, we're going to talk about one of the oldest and most beautiful cities in Spain, Valencia. And sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Here are some facts about the city. Valencia is the third most populated city in Spain after Madrid and Barcelona. And the largest market in Europe is there. It is called Mercado Central or the Central Market, right? Enjoying life is a big part of Spanish culture. And more about Valencia and the Spanish culture will tell us Ana Sevilla. Hello, Anna.
Hi, how are you guys?
We are doing well, thank you. And what about you?
I'm good, I'm good. I'm really good, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for being with us today. And we are so excited to talk about you and to talk about your beautiful hometown, Valencia. That's not the way you pronounce Valencia in your hometown, right? There's a
Um,
little, you pronounce it differently, right?
yeah, we pronounce the C,
Uh huh.
and in Spain, in some parts, no, because of in the south of Spain, for example, no always pronounce it that way, but most part of Spain, the C is C.
Uh huh.
So you will pronounce Valencia.
Ah, Valencia. And the first letter, it's not V, but B, right? I mean, you say not
It's
Valencia, but
V.
it's V, right? Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Quick introduction, Anna. Who are you and what do you do?
Hi, so I'm Ana Sevilla. I'm from Valencia, Spain, but I'm actually living right now in Los Angeles, California. I am a dancer, choreographer. I've been nanny for 2 years because I've been doing a cultural exchange in order to be able to be here in Los Angeles. So I've been living
Mm-hmm.
with a family, taking care of the kids, and at the same time I've
Mm.
been so improving my dance career. Well, trying to improve my dance career because I tore my ACL right when I got here and I got surgery. But I've been doing acting and media and some other stuff. So right now, I can place myself as an artist in every
Mm-hmm.
single level because when it comes about the industry, like the media industry, I think I can see myself in many different positions. Like I can see myself hosting, I can see myself acting, directing, creating content, behind the scene, like behind the cameras, in front of the cameras. Like I've been doing pretty much all of that in these two,
Mm-hmm.
like since I was 15. So right now I
Yeah.
think I find myself in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
um but right now what I'm focused is on improving my dance career and my media career. Yeah.
Wow, awesome. And I have seen some of your videos and some of your work. You are doing a great job, and your dancing and your interviews and even the filming, the way you film the dancing, it looks so professional.
Thank you so much. That's my goal. The thing is, like, I've always been doing many things at the same time, so I
Mm-hmm.
think that has given me the opportunity of being able to do many different things, and I think that's what keeps me going. The
Mm-hmm.
fact of being dancing and also directing and also creating content and directing music videos and hosting events or acting here, like, yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you, because I'm putting so much effort on building my career. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, Anna. Could you please talk about the common ways of greeting people in Spain?
So in Spain we are so warm and welcome. I'm not saying that Americans are not welcome. They are so welcome as well. But in Spain we are like so passionate that if I just meet you, I'm gonna go and hug you and give you two kisses in
Mm-hmm.
in the cheeks. That's how we say hi in Spain.
Mm-hmm. Even if you meet
And it's something,
strangers?
yeah, even if you meet strangers. I know now that I've been living 2 years here in Spain, in Los Angeles, in US.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, is that the way that we say hi to someone that we ever met before? Because now I'm used to the handshake, and with
uh,
COVID and everything, now everyone goes with handshake.
yeah.
But but yeah, it's something that now that I've been living out of my country for a long time, I look there and I realize that yeah, we go if I introduce you to a friend that you've ever met before, if you are boy, if you are guys,
Yeah.
you are gonna do handshake. But if I am a woman, you are gonna do two kisses most part of the time.
Wow. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah, because that's not the way we do it here in Tajikistan. Just a handshake or just not like just say hi.
No,
That's
just
it.
hi.
Yeah.
I think
And-
it's an all the world but Latin America and Spain.
Yeah. And instead of hi, what do you say?
Ah, hey, ¿qué tal? Or it's like, hey, how are you? Or hey, my pleasure. But we normally say like even like literally, hey, or hola, like or
Okay.
hello.
Mm-hmm.
How you say hi in your country? Just handshake?
Yeah,
Or there's a
handshake, and we just say salam. It's a short form of salam alaikum, but we say salam.
yes.
And or we just something we say kalai. It means like hey, what's up? Something like that. Kalai, very casual.
Yeah.
Yeah, with friends.
So yeah, it's pretty much that we all hey, hello, how are you? My pleasure.
Yeah, but that's not the way women do that because that's too long. They say, "How are you? How is your husband? How are your kids? And your home, your everything." They ask about everything. Maybe
That's
it takes
too long.
5 minutes.
Yeah, maybe yeah, I get that. Maybe it's like well, in Spain we are pretty talkative. So when it comes about that, if someone wants to ask you about your grandma, your grandpa, your son,
Yeah.
your husband, your auntie, your cousin, it's gonna ask you for any one of those. Like it's gonna tell you how is your
Yeah.
grandpa, and how is your grandma, and how is your husband. But in general, you will say like how's everything. Like that's the way that we
yeah.
will say. But in Spanish, like how's everything? Like how are you doing? What are you up to? You know.
And what do you think might surprise foreigners if they visit your hometown?
In my hometown, foreigners.
Yeah.
So the fact that anytime that you go out to the street, there's gonna be life in terms of in Spain now because of COVID, but now that everything is opening up again, Spain before COVID and Spain itself, it's a country that it's pretty like we love to. We are so social. People sometimes says that we are lazy because we spend so much time socializing, but it's part of our. It's part of our recharging. I really like the way that we live there. It's pretty different. Like for example, if I finish work at 3 p.m., I will call my friend and say like, "Hey girl, do you wanna get a coffee?" And you will go. We will go to a bar, sit down, get a coffee, and maybe that coffee lasts 3 hours and we're just talking.
Whoa.
And then I will go back home and keep working or doing the things that I have to do. I mean, if you have enough time, But I think that's something that surprised people that we are hard workers. Like Spanish people is hard worker, but we also live pretty much chill.
Yeah.
More like we don't live that stress like for example in Los Angeles, like in California or in US. The mindset is pretty different. So something that shocks people is like that maybe you are a Wednesday at 2 a.m. in the street with your friends in a club or it's like we are pretty social. So I think the fact that there's always life, there's always people in the streets, bars open, no matter what time is it, I think that surprised people a lot.
And now that you are living in the US, can you still maintain the same level of chill and hard work at the same time?
Hell no, man. Hell no. Like I'm really because just to start, I am a hard worker in terms of I never stop. Like and sometimes that's a problem. Literally, sometimes that's a problem because sometimes I don't know how to stop doing things,
Yeah.
I used to be more chill when I was in Spain, of course. I will have that balance more. But I still used to work a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot when I was in Spain because I mean I had dreams and I have goals. So
Mm.
I have to achieve them. So I work really, really hard in order to achieve them. But the fact of living in US and in a city like LA
Hmm.
can drive you off a lot. Like you need a
Yeah.
like when you live in a city like that, you need a break. You need breaks, literally.
Hmm.
Like I need to like I sometimes my friends already know like I take when I can week breaks where I get out of social media and I get out of everyone. Like I call my friends and I tell them I'm gonna take a break, you know, because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like bye. See you in a week. I love you because it's a city that like the mindset in the US it's pretty hard in terms of working, honestly, in my
Yeah.
opinion. So it's just like the fact that I've been wanting to be here for my almost my entire life, and now I have the opportunity of being here. That makes me even work even harder because I'm like
Yeah.
I can take I need to take the best out of this opportunity, you know.
Hmm.
So it's been pretty hard. It's been pretty hard to balance that, but
Hmm.
still I can see along with my friends that I have that chill part of me from Spain that it's
Hmm.
like even if I have things to do and I know that I need a day off, I'm gonna go to the beach, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna enjoy the sunset and no one talk to me, please. You know?
Yeah.
I still keep that, but I think I need to come back more to the chill part. I have that a little bit forgotten.
Hmm. Yeah. I hope today is not a day when you wanted to have some
Chill day.
rest, chill,
Oh no, I'm
because
gonna have rest, but it's 8 a.m. today.
okay,
So
cool. So we're not disturbing you.
once we finish today, guys, no at all, please, please. And I'm the one that told you to do this. Again,
Yeah.
I'm always doing things. So even if I'm telling you that I'm gonna have a chill day, my
Yeah.
chill day is probably watch a documentary or watch something that is gonna
Uh,
help me to build my
yeah,
career.
yeah, yeah. Totally,
So
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
never
Hmm.
stop.
Still something to improve your life.
Exactly,
Yeah,
always.
to learn something. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
curious, because you said people are very social in Spain. Do you guys feel lonely? Probably it's a strange question, but do you feel lonely there?
In Spain,
Yeah, in Spain.
um, so I think what I've realized living in another country and in another country like America, that the culture is really, really different. I think it's not the fact of it's like we never we've never been taught how to be alone, if
Mm.
that makes sense. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You grow up going having a big lunch every Sunday with your entire family. You grow up going on Fridays dinner with your parents' friends. You grow up doing you grow up doing all the things with people, like all the activities involve people. So it's just like you never thought like, hey, you can be alone or you can just have two friends or three friends. It's like when I got here, I realized like the term of friendship, it's really
Hmm.
different in America than it is in Spain. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, I love, I love what it means in America because it's more real. Like in Spain, whoever we meet, we already call it friend, and it's amazing. And it's amazing because because we are welcoming and we love everyone, and that's something that
Mm.
I love from
Yeah.
my country. But that sometimes don't allow you to stop and say like, hey, what about spending some time alone? So after being here and spending a lot of time alone because of the quarantine and all of that, I realized that probably, yeah, we are not scared about being lonely. It's just like no one has told us that you can just
Mm.
have two friends and be more like, and you know, and you can be chill and you don't need to do all the
Yeah.
activities with people, you know? That's a great question.
Yeah, that's interesting. Probably you don't think about it while you're there, right? Hmm.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I guess just people don't talk about it as much as in the US. or
Exactly.
any other place. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. And Anna, could you please share about La Tomatina, the famous tomato fight?
Oh, of course. And you know what? It's shame on me. I've never been there.
Oh,
Because
why?
I know, because I think some years, because that's once a year. So sometimes I haven't had the chance to go. And other
Mm-hmm.
times it's just like, too many people, too
Mm-hmm.
many people drunk. and and don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, I'm a music festival person. Like in every music
Mm-hmm.
festival that goes in Spain, that happens in Spain, you will see me there. But it's not the same.
Yeah.
That party, the Tomatina, is pretty wild. So it go like what it happens with the Tomatina, for those that don't know, it's so in Spain we are crazy and we love to have fun and we know how to have fun, right? So
Mm-hmm.
there is this party that I don't know where it comes from, honestly. Like I don't know the story of this party, but it's like in this small town, uh, the the streets get plenty of people from all over the world, literally all over the world. Everyone is drinking in the streets. All the bars are open. You have beers for $1 because it's how
Mm-hmm.
it is in Spain. So people is just like beers, eating. All the bars are, making a lot of food. And then you have these huge trucks that
Mm-hmm.
go around the whole, like one of the streets or two streets, just throwing tomatoes to the people,
Oh.
literally, like literally, and people love that. And
Uh-huh.
now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, wow, it's easy to make us have fun. How easy it is to make a Spanish person have fun, but it's actually so popular. There's many people that comes from all over the world, even for us from
Yeah.
Australia or New
Mm-hmm.
Zealand, that are in the other side, literally, just for that party. It's like everyone is on the street, the trucks are going, like you are around many people, there's music, there's water, like the people from the houses are like throwing water or even
Mm-hmm.
wine. um
Mm-hmm.
People is just drunk, having fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's that.
I
Honestly, it's just that.
the thing that I'm thinking about right now, who will clean all of that? The mess.
Right? Yeah, I know. So the thing is, like, this has a whole preparation. Like, I think they have like kind of more than a few days preparation in terms of putting all the tomatoes on the trucks. Like, I'm telling you, the trucks are big trucks.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are hearing this right now and you want to check on YouTube, you should check on YouTube because it's wild and it's pretty fun at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But right when the party finishes, the cleaning, like the street cleaning, comes afterwards.
Mm.
Like it's pretty fast, yeah, because you cannot, like, for example, the people on their houses, they cover their houses, like they cover their windows, they cover their doors,
Mm.
their front doors, all of that. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then with water they clean the walls, and yeah.
And is it one day?
I think so, yeah. If I'm not wrong, I will say that it's just one day.
Yeah, probably one day is enough. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Another thing, I've heard that people, men, Spanish men, they are quite straightforward, and if they like you, they will just tell
Yeah,
you that they like you. Is that true?
100%, 200%, 300%, literally. Like, it took me a while to get used to that here because, I mean, here well, I'm, the thing is, like, I'm in the US, but I'm in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a completely different city within the US,
Mm-hmm.
right? But here in LA, people will go and say like, "Oh my God, you're beautiful," or "di or da 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 da," right? And then they will
Mm-hmm.
get your number, and they maybe don't text you in 3 or 4 days. And
Mm-hmm.
you are like, at the beginning, I was like, this guy wasn't like, this guy wanted to talk to me. Why he haven't text me in 4 days, right? And
Yeah.
that's the way that they do it here because they don't want you to think that they are crazy or obsessed
Oh,
about
yeah.
you,
Yeah,
right?
there is a
But
rule.
in
There is a
Spain,
rule. Yeah. Guys
Yeah, but
usually
the thing
know
is
that.
like exactly. But then you go to like it was shocked for me because in Spain, if someone likes you, it's gonna approach to you and it's gonna say like, "Hey, how are you? Could I check, like, have your phone number?" Da 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 da. And maybe that same night, it's texting
Hmm.
you. Maybe no,
Oh,
that
yeah.
same night is gonna text you. You
Yeah,
know,
I like it.
so it's so 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 different, really different.
Which approach do you like? Do you prefer after 3 days or the same day?
Uh You know what? I've been so long now in Los Angeles. I've been so long living here that I think that
Hmm.
I kind of like the way that they approach here because it's like those days that they are not texting you, you're like a game. He's gonna text me. He's not gonna text me. Is he doing like he's trying to get
Yeah, they know what
my inter?
they are doing.
And then yeah, and then they text you and you are like, oh, cool, that's cool, and you already have like this thing in you, like, okay. Um, but when like in Spain, they just go right forward, and sometimes it's just like,
Mm.
yo,
You could
keep the
wait for a couple
distance,
of days.
like keep the distance, some social distancing, please.
Yeah, yeah, I see. You
Okay.
used to that life a lot, and LA
Yeah,
life.
but it's cool though in Spain too. Like, it's
Hmm.
it's a
Hmm.
it's a different way that we have to approach to people.
Okay. Yeah, and Anna, if you could choose three aspects of your culture to put in a time box for the future, what would you put in it?
How family oriented we are, but not in terms
Mm.
of you have to raise a family. No, it's not that. It's in terms of families there are like in most part in general, right? Are a pack, are united, are like you will see your auntie, your uncles, your cousins every single Sunday, and
Mm.
you will spend every single Sunday with all of them and your grandparents. You know what I mean? It's like that family oriented of doing family lunch and dinners once a week, or
Hmm.
getting together for Christmas or getting together for birthdays. That's something that I will definitely I that's the one of the things that I miss the most of being home,
Yeah.
is the
Hmm.
fact of, because again we go back to work. Like here, people, the mindset, they just want to work, 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 and make money, because that's how this society is built, right?
Yeah.
In Spain we are more chill, so we enjoy a lot the family. So that's
Hmm.
something that I really miss from that. So family, like the family orientation, I don't know how to put that in words, but that concept I will
Hmm.
bring it to me with me. The
Yeah.
concept of the party, the way that we have fun, and
Hmm.
how cool people is and how chill people is.
Yeah.
And honestly, the another thing, if I have to pick, the art culture.
Hmm. Yeah. What do you
Spain,
mean by art?
art culture in terms of, I will
Paintings?
bring with me the essence of the art from
Hmm.
Spain, like the dance and acting, uh, and the art itself in Spain is so unique and so original, and so that makes Spain Spain. So I think the
Hmm.
essence of the art, or how artists we are, I don't know. I just think that Spanish people has an artist within itself by natural.
Mm. Oh, that's
So
beautiful.
I think that I will bring that with me too. Can I bring that with
Hmm.
me in the box?
Ah, oh, I love it. And what are the misconceptions people have about Spain?
So, oof. So we have this common thing that it's called siesta, that everyone knows around the world, that it's taking a nap after.
Yeah.
So okay, people think that because of that we are lazy, right? One,
Mm.
no everyone takes a siesta every day. Okay, I haven't taken a
Hmm.
siesta in years, but we've done it.
Yeah.
We do it, but also because our schedules at work are different than in other parts of the world. Like we start working at 7:30 or 8, we stop at 2 p.m. We have a break until 4 or 4:30, and then you go work again until 8 or 7:30.
Yeah.
So in that break, sometimes people takes a nap, like 20 minutes nap, 20. But I think the fact, another thing, like the fact of that we are so social and we are always socializing and da 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 da, that I think that makes people think that we just think about party and we just think about, you know, about like that we are lazy, that we don't care. People think that we don't care, and we do care. It's just like we have a different culture, we have a different rhythm, you know.
Yeah.
Like we need to keep that balance of socializing in order to be able to keep working on your career. You know, it's like our impulse to. So that's a misconception that it really pisses me off, but because we are the country of party and we know that, and at the same time
Yeah.
we take siestas. So if you put all of that together, you say lazy. They are lazy. They just want to party and take siestas. But no, that's
Yeah.
something that and another thing that I think so there's many people around the world, or there's many that think that Spanish people are kind of dumb, or we are less smarter because for example we are not that good at English, or we are not that good, you know, that we just like I've heard this multiple times, unfortunately, that we are just like able to do sports because we are really good at sports, right? And that's something that really pisses me off because we are a Latin language. So English for us, like it's a completely different language, that the sounds, the words, there's nothing to do with our language. So the
Yeah.
fact that there's this misconception of Spanish people being dumb because it's harder for them to speak English, it's like it's pisses
Yeah.
me off because it's like, yo, it's not the same for a German person that an Spanish person like learn English, because they already have some phonetics and they already have some, you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a misconception that I would like to clarify, because we have amazing doctors, we have amazing English speakers, we have amazing
Yeah.
we have just amazing professionals there in every single level. That we are smart. We're not lazy and we are not dumb.
Yeah, absolutely. I have seen this in China. And the fact that they don't, most of them, they can't speak English, it doesn't mean that they don't know anything. It's just they can't
That's
express
stupid.
their thoughts.
Exactly,
Just,
it's a
yeah,
completely different language. You cannot expect that.
yeah,
You know, it's really hard. But anyway, we are really
yeah,
we are pretty healthy people.
yeah. I was surprised when I read that the highest life expectancy, 83 years old. I mean, one of the
Uh huh.
most
And it's
highest.
leveling up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep it up.
Yes.
Okay, Anna, we have five rapid fire questions.
Okay.
We'll just ask you some questions and just say the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Festival.
Festival Arenal.
Okay. People.
Happy.
Food.
Really, really, really good and healthy.
Football.
Barcelona.
A thing to bring from Valencia.
To bring from Valencia, churros.
What's that?
Churros is like a sweet thing that we have during fallas, that it's our special main festivity there in Valencia that lasts 4 days. And it's one
Oh,
of the desserts that you will have with chocolate, like hot chocolate. In Mexico, there's two, but they are different.
oh. Can you say that again? The name?
Yes, it's Churros.
Oh, churros.
So if you go on Google, you have to put Spanish from Spain, like churros from Spain, because there's churros from Mexico as well. They are different.
Good to know that. Okay. What's the best time to visit your hometown?
I will say either October and November, or okay, no, I take that back. Spring. April,
Mm,
May.
why?
April, May is the best because during the summer it's pretty hot. And if you go
Oh,
to Spain, you want to visit all Spain probably, so it's pretty hot. And those 2 months, I think are the best months where you can visit all the country. Like you're gonna be
mm.
nice around the whole country in terms of weather. And it's spring, the flowers are out. It's just like beautiful. I love spring.
Okay. What about in terms of some festivals?
Like music festivals,
Yeah,
summer.
music or any other like
Tomatina.
Tomatina. Yeah,
Yeah,
summer.
summer. All of that happens
Okay.
during the summer.
Wow, awesome. And any other closing thoughts from you?
So I just want to say thank you guys for having me and contacting me. I'm pretty excited to be part of this, and I love the work that you're doing. And I think it's a
Hmm.
really interesting project. And I honestly wish you the best
Wow,
with
thank you
this.
so much.
And I don't know. Thank you everyone that it's listening. If you want to reach out to me, my Instagram is ANA_G Sevilla,
Hmm.
and you can see all the things that I do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And thank you so much, guys.
We'll put that in the show notes. People can reach to.
Perfect.
It's been absolutely pleasure to talk with you. We really enjoyed and it was so fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I will encourage people to, if you have ever the chance to go to Spain,
Yeah.
go to Spain. Literally, it's a pretty rich culture. It's the thing that I like the most of Spain is that it's pretty small country, but you can find many different cultures
Hmm.
within the same country and ways of living within the same country, and it's just like so beautiful. The north, the east coast, it's amazing. It's an amazing country, and I encourage everyone to go and
Hmm.
enjoy. And yeah, yeah, it's beautiful.
Sure. And the last question, how do you say bye?
We say adios or
Adios. Okay.
hasta luego.
Hasta
It's like
luego.
see you
Wow,
later.
sounds so good. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so hasta luego, everyone.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Thank you so much, Anna.
Hi.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye, guys.